Hey y'all, welcome back to the farm. Today we're diving into goat farming. They're gentle, playful creatures, and it's incredibly rewarding to care for them and see them thrive. Plus, with the demand for goat milk, cheese, and even meat on the rise, it's no wonder more folks are welcoming these sweet creatures into their lives. Now, I won't sugarcoat it. Goat farming, like any farming, comes with its own set of challenges. You're dealing with livestock, and these precious animals depend on you for their well-being. A little planning and foresight can go a long way in creating a happy and healthy environment for your goats. So, let's dive in and discover how to make your goat farming journey a resounding success. Before you run out and buy a whole herd of these adorable creatures, let's start with the foundation research. First things first, consider what you're hoping to get out of your goat farming experience. Are you dreaming of fresh goat cheese every morning? Maybe you're looking for a sustainable way to manage your land or provide milk for your family. Knowing your goals will guide you in choosing the right breed. Next, delve into the specifics of goat breeds. Some breeds are known for their milk production, while others are better suited for meat or fiber. Some are more adaptable to different climates, while others might need a little extra TLC in certain weather conditions. Don't forget to check your local regulations too. Some areas have specific rules about livestock, fencing requirements, or even the number of animals you can have on your property. Finally, connect with experienced goat farmers in your area. Learning from those who have walked the path before you is like having a guide on your goat farming adventure. Now, let's talk about everyone's favorite topic, money. Goat farming requires an investment. You'll need sturdy fencing to keep your goats safe. Goats are escape artists, so invest in a strong fence. Goats need a dry, draft-free shelter. Goats need a balanced diet to thrive. Starting a goat farm is an investment with endless rewards. Choosing the right goat breed is like selecting the perfect paint color for your living room. It can make all the difference. Each breed comes with its own personality, quirks, and of course, its own set of strengths. If you're dreaming of creamy, homemade goat cheese, you'll want to set your sights on dairy breeds like the Nubian Saanen or Alpine. Maybe you're picturing cozy sweaters knit from your very own goat fiber. In that case, fiber breeds like the Angora with its luxurious mohair, or the Cashmere, known for its incredibly soft and warm fiber, might be just what you're looking for. Or perhaps you're looking for a hardy breed that can handle a more rugged landscape. Take your time, do your research, and don't be afraid to ask for advice from experienced goat farmers. Just like we love a cozy farmhouse, goats need a comfortable and safe shelter to call their own. A good goat shelter will keep them dry during storms, provide shade from the blazing sun, and offer a cozy retreat from the winter chill. Ventilation is another crucial factor. Goats are susceptible to respiratory problems, so good airflow is essential to prevent the buildup of ammonia and moisture. Think high ceilings, open sides, and maybe even a strategically placed fan for those hot summer days. Goats like to climb and perch, so consider adding platforms or shelves to their shelter. This not only provides enrichment, but also helps keep them off the ground and away from drafts. Don't forget about bedding. Straw, wood shavings, or even shredded leaves make for comfortable and absorbent bedding materials. Remember, your goat shelter doesn't have to be fancy, but it does need to be functional. Goats are natural grazers, and there's nothing they love more than roaming freely, munching on fresh greens. Providing ample and diverse pasture is key to keeping your goats healthy, happy, and out of trouble. First things first, assess your land. Ideally, you'll want a good mix of grasses, forbs, and browse. Think weeds, shrubs, and even tree leaves. Overgrazing is a common mistake, so make sure you have enough pasture to support your herd. A good rule of thumb is to allow for about 10 goats per acre, but this can vary depending on your land's productivity. Rotational grazing is a fantastic way to prevent overgrazing and promote healthy pasture growth. Divide your pasture into smaller paddocks and rotate your goats every few days or weeks. This gives the grazed areas time to recover and prevents the buildup of parasites. Remember, a well-managed pasture is like a beautiful garden for your goats. Just like an old farmhouse can attract unwanted critters, goats can be susceptible to pesky parasites. Internal parasites like worms are common in goats and can cause a whole host of problems, from weight loss and diarrhea to anemia and even death in severe cases. Regular deworming is essential to keep these parasites in check. External parasites like lice, mites, and ticks can also make life miserable for your goats, causing skin irritation, hair loss, and even transmitting diseases. Managing your pasture is another important aspect of parasite control. Rotational grazing, as we talked about earlier, can help break the parasite life cycle by preventing goats from ingesting larvae from contaminated pastures. Remember, prevention is key. By staying vigilant, practicing good hygiene, and working closely with your veterinarian, you can keep your goats healthy, happy, and parasite-free. Just like we love a delicious and nourishing meal, goats thrive on a well-balanced diet. Hay is the cornerstone of a goat's diet, especially during the winter months. Choose high-quality hay free from mold and dust. Alfalfa hay is higher in protein and calcium. Grains provide additional energy and nutrients. Minerals are essential for bone health and milk production. Goats need access to clean, fresh water at all times. A well-fed goat is a happy and productive goat. By providing a balanced diet, you're ensuring a long, healthy life for your goats. Just like we might overindulge in Chip's delicious cookies every now and then, it's easy to want to spoil our goats with extra treats and goodies. But just like us, goats can suffer from the consequences of overeating. Overfeeding can lead to obesity, which puts extra stress on their joints, heart, and respiratory system. It can also increase their risk of developing metabolic disorders such as pregnancy toxemia, which can be life-threatening. One of the biggest culprits of overfeeding is excessive grain. While grains can provide valuable energy and nutrients, too much can disrupt the delicate balance of bacteria in their rumen, their largest stomach compartment, and lead to digestive upset, bloating, and even acidosis, a potentially fatal condition. Another common mistake is overfeeding treats. Instead of showering your goats with treats, focus on providing them with a balanced diet, plenty of fresh water, and ample opportunities for exercise and enrichment. Just like we need a refreshing glass of iced tea on a hot Texas day, goats depend on a constant supply of fresh, clean water to thrive. Water is essential for every bodily function, from regulating body temperature to digestion and milk production. Dehydration can sneak up quickly on goats, especially during hot weather, and can lead to serious health problems. A good rule of thumb is to provide each goat with at least a gallon of water per day, and even more during hot weather or if they are lactating. Make sure your goats have access to multiple water sources, especially if you have a larger herd. Check their water sources regularly for cleanliness and refill them as needed. Remember, water is life, and providing your goats with a constant supply of fresh, clean water is one of the most important things you can do to keep them healthy and thriving. Just like we wouldn't dream of skipping our annual checkups with the doctor, staying up to date on your goat's vaccinations and deworming schedule is crucial for preventing diseases and keeping your herd healthy. Vaccines help protect your goats from common and potentially deadly diseases such as tetanus, enterotoxemia, and pneumonia. Work closely with your veterinarian to develop a vaccination protocol that is right for your herd based on your location, the age of your goats, and the potential disease risks in your area. Deworming is essential for controlling internal parasites, which can wreak havoc on your goat's health. Keep detailed records of all vaccinations and deworming treatments. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. By staying proactive with vaccinations and deworming, you can help your goats live long, healthy, and productive lives. Well, y'all, there you have it. 10 common goat farming mistakes to avoid. Remember, raising goats is a journey, and like any good renovation project, it takes time, patience, and a whole lot of love. But just like transforming a dilapidated farmhouse into a cozy home, the rewards of goat farming are well worth the effort. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of providing for your family with fresh goat milk, delicious cheese, or even cozy yarn from your own herd. So, go on and embrace the adventure. With a little planning, a lot of love, and the willingness to learn and grow along the way, I know you'll create a goat farm that's as beautiful and fulfilling as you've always dreamed. Happy farming, y'all.